And the players making their way here to the ground through the notorious Dhaka traffic. If they didn't have an escort, it would take them hours. As it is, they were whisked through the streets, and eventually from the team hotel they arrived outside the stadium to scenes like this. Again, those marvellously enthusiastic crowds, and Wasim Akram leaving his team off the bus. Judith Mendes, the manager of the Anil Kumble, Abdul Razak, Robin Singh there.
The pitch here in Dhaka for this big game looks a very good one on the surface. If you look at it closely, quite a bit of grass has been taken off the surface, though there are still patches of grass which is pretty live, and there might early on the bounce will be pretty good. But one thing you can be rest assured about is that there's plenty of rolling that has been gone into the surface. What's interesting, it has two colors to it. This has a little darkish look to it. This just has that lighter brown look to it, and one just gets the feeling that some clay here, and then it has been rolled. And because of this, it might just be a little too paced early on. But all in all, a good batting track. The ball will come on to the bat. As far again, because of these spots here, there might be some encouragement, but whatever turn they'll get, it'll be on the slower side. So all in all, a good batting track. The outfield here is like greased lightning, and you can expect a run feast. Now, batting or fielding first, I do believe in these hot conditions, the team that wins the toss will want to bat first.
Thank you, Rav. It might be hot during daylight hours, but it gets even hotter when the lights come on. So that's an added interest at the toss. Ramesh Raja is in the middle with the two captains and...
Well, we're ready here for this rest of the world versus Asian 11 game here in Dhaka. Present here, the referee, Mr. Wendy Burke from Markwar, the captain of the World 11, and Wasim Akram, captain of the Asian 11. And he's going to turn over the coin, Wasim Akram. And tails it is. Okay, Waz, you won the toss. What have you decided to do?
We decided to bat. The wicket looks quite good and weather is a bit humid, so we decided to bat with such a bowling batting we have.
And great outfit.
Absolutely great outfit, great place to play cricket, and the whole team is looking forward to play today.
And not usual that you find Wasim Akram.
So it'll be a good day today.
And who will be opening? You've got pretty big choice there.
Yeah, I think we decided to Sanat Jayasuriya and Sachin will open, and Saurav will come in.
Out Wasim.
12th man, he's Robin Singh. He's quite happy to be a 12th man today, so that's our team today.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Mark, can we just have... Great to be here, great to see you here. A great outfit, even though, you know, a couple of big names are missing.
Yeah, it's a very good side. There's a lot of world-class players there. It's great to be here. As you said, there's a great crowd here. I've played here before, really enjoyed it last time, and hopefully we can have a good game today.
What does it mean to a player to be selected in a World 11, Mark?
To be picked in a World 11, because there's a lot of great players around the world at the moment, and to be picked in the top 11 players, it means that you're playing pretty well, I guess. Here.
And Australians on the roll, and you must be happy to be part of it.
Yeah, the Australians are playing great cricket this summer. I think they've only lost one game in Test matches. That successful team.
Well, you've got plenty of talent, and pitch will not matter. But anyway, a word about the pitch.
Looks great. Looks like there'll be plenty of runs.
So that's the situation. Asia against the rest of the world for the ICC CricketNext.com Cup here in the Bangor Stadium in Dhaka. And here come the for Asia making their way to the middle. Sachin Tendulkar and Sanath Jayasuriya. And the rest of the world side already out in the middle, and the atmosphere is absolutely electric.
Orchard from will be officiating in this game, and Venkataraghavan for this historic game.
Jayasuriya, the left-hander, will take strike. As I say, good day to everyone, wherever you are, all across the world, taking our coverage from the Bangor Stadium. And it will be Andy Caddick, the England fast bowler, who's recently come Africa and Zimbabwe. He did establish himself finally as England's leading fast bowler. Here's the first ball of the match. And the age 11 off the mark right away with what by umpire Orchard. All playing countries represented in the 211s. Here's Tendulkar's first ball. Another bad way to start. Lovely, typical Tendulkar shot from his first ball. Just enough to master. Not too confident this time for Tendulkar, to the ball going the other way. Four more down the ground from a full toss. A big over to start off with for Asia. 2 boundaries to Tendulkar, 11 without loss after the first over. Nanti Hayward, one of the new fast bowlers who have emerged during the past season from South Africa. He and Brett Lee have been in the winter season.
Nanti Hayward did have a very good tournament in Sharjah very recently. Just 10 matches so far and 12 wickets. But he is an impressive bowler. Can get the ball away from the right-hander. Also likes to bowl just a little fuller in length, but very accurate initially with the new ball.
Very warm day here in Dhaka. It's been very dry recently, as is evidenced on the outfield. So it's going to be fast. It's going to be a quick scoring ground. We've seen 2 boundaries already. Played against each other recently. Well, must be a little bit of jet lag. Typical Jayasuriya stroke. Back, over cover for another 4. So the run's flowing here.
And really play with brute force. This was amply demonstrated here. Fuller in length, giving Sanad the width that he was looking for, and bang it went. 1 bounce and over the boundary ropes. Does play this stroke with a lot of authority.
So just the 2 overs, 17 already on the board. And now it's Caddick with his second over, Tendulkar the batsman. Long chase around the 3rd man boundary, won't get there. Hayward down there, another boundary for Tendulkar. Just a little bit too much width for the little right-hander.
Wasn't very happy with the shot, Sachin. He didn't quite middle it, just looking at the bottom of his bat, but still managed to get 4 runs. And Caddick once again pitching it just a little wide and up, and Sachin going nicely through with the shot.
Magnificent stroke. Absolutely impeccable. Full flow of the bat, gap between extra cover and mid-off. At this rate, we could be looking at a score of 500 here. It's 25 without loss. It's hot, the outfield is fast, and who would want to be a fast bowler?
A regal stroke. A stately drive through the offside. Is in supreme touch here. Mind you, he's been fed balls which he really likes in that area through mid-off and cover.
Comfortable 2 here. He certainly didn't mean it to go there. Just a single down to 3rd man. That's a pretty good over from Hayward. It's 30 without loss, 4 overs gone. That's magnificent. That's the kind of thing that raises the hairs on the back of your neck. Just easing on it, no effort whatever in that shot. Found the gap, and away it went to the boundary for 4.
Yes, just delaying his shot so that he can miss the fielder there. With an angle back, stroking the ball away.
My goodness. This is absolutely enthralling stuff from Tendulkar. And these are high-class bowlers. Hayward, one of the fastest in the world, but as fast as he came onto the bat, even went off it faster.
Well, he didn't have a very good tournament in Sharjah, but making it count here. Very good pitch. And once again, driving through that offside. Half cut, half drive. Square drive, beautifully done. It's been a rapid-fire inning so far. 29 of just 25. 6 balls so far.
Comfortable too, they just trot through for it. As you say, Ramiz, they don't seem too encouraged into running between the wickets. They're just striking the boundaries. So just 6 overs gone, 43 on the board already for the Asian 11, 32 to Tendulkar, who now faces Carrick. Not quite getting hold of this one. Single all the same. He's joining in as well. Jayasuriya hit that very hard and square. Very punchy bottom hand player, Jayasuriya. Already got hold of that sweetly.
Yes, Sana Jayasuriya really belting that one. Opening the face of the bat so that he can hit through the point area. Andrew Carrick once again fuller in length and paying the price. Being expensive, and Hayward as well.
Not quite. No, Bevan will ask. He's given him out. He's got him, in fact. Ball didn't appear at first as if it had carried, and the body language from the players didn't suggest that. But perhaps it was so clear that the catch was taken. So Jayasuriya goes then, the first wicket collected by Hayward.
A bit of instinctive play here. Sana Jayasuriya trying to play it across the line. The length wasn't there. It was cramped for a little bit of space, and nicely taken by the fielder there. Bevan holding on to a very low catch. 1 for 12, and Asia now 49 for 1.
Saurav Ganguly, the new Indian captain, comes in to join his immediate predecessor, Sachin Tendulkar, at the dismissal of Sana Jayasuriya with a score at 49. With a run rate of over 6, and Tendulkar looking in top form. But they've already got the wicket of Jayasuriya in the last over. That's certainly given them a boost. And have a change in bowling now. Carrick's coming off, and Franklin Rose, the West Indian fast bowler, is coming on to join him. In the commentary box, Ravi Shastri, and with him, Mike Proctor.
Thank you, Tony. 49 for 1 here, the Asia 11 after 8 overs. And Rose on his way. Tendulkar, the man on strike. So a couple of runs here added to the score. No ball signaled by the umpire as well, so 3 runs added. That's gloriously struck. Exquisite timing from Tendulkar. Yes, good afternoon to Mike Proctor.
Good afternoon, Ravi, and the crowd are loving this. Sachin Tendulkar at his best. This isn't a half volley. It's on the up, played on the rise. And there's 4 men saving the single, 1 man Slimador in a catching position, but once again he finds the gap.
And a bowling change coming up here. Nanty Hayward giving way to Chris Cairns. Chris Cairns, he's been in tremendous form of late. Starts off with a wide. Gentle loosener there. Chris Cairns, if you look at his form at the moment, he has to be arguably the best all-rounder in world cricket. Again, the cut shot employed by Ganguly, and this time he'll get the boundary. Good effort by Caddick, but not good enough.
Cairns guilty of just giving Ganguly a little bit of width, and that's all he needs, not a lot. Caddick made some ground to his left, but much to the delight of the crowd, the ball just trickled over or onto the rope.
So the Asia 11 going along nicely here. Over 6 runs per over. They carry on at this rate, they should score in excess of 300. It's a lovely shot. Total control of that shot when he played it. He's got that away and just over point. That will reach the boundary and it'll end the over. So 12 overs have been bowled here, 75 for 1.
Asia 11, 75 for 1 after 12 overs. The last ball struck for 4. And there's some of the scores around the 300 mark. Lots of them.
Ganguly getting into the act. Didn't quite time it. He still manages to reach the boundary. That's one of his favourite areas. Square of the wicket on the offside.
And it looked like a young Phil Tufnell running around the boundary there, Ravi. Great effort by Phil Tufnell. A bit unlucky as well.
So 50 for Tendulkar. And he's reached that half-century in style.
It was a beautifully timed shot, his 9th boundary. And just have a look at this. It's absolutely effortless. Little roll of the wrists, fine legs up, goes some 20 metres wide of him, and it's timed so well it races away to the boundary.
He's always looking to play the ball into the gaps.
Well, the crowd are playing their part in this celebration match, that's for sure.
That's a lovely shot. It's a packed offside field, but Ganguly has still found the gap.
Very good timing from Ganguly. Nice straight bat. Where's such a good shot? As Ravi says, that offside is packed with fielders. But he finds the gap with precision. Look at that.
That's gone through. And it's gone off the back, no leg by signal.
A lovely shot. My word. He timed that impeccably. We've seen that the outfield is fairly fast, but he was in position so early, and Franklin Rose just can't believe he just doesn't know where to bowl at him.
Yes, this is lazy elegance, beautifully timed through his favourite area. Yeah, probably the best player in the world as a left-hander to play so beautifully through that offside.
So that's the situation. 52 runs coming from 53 balls, and we're going to see spin introduced. Philip Tufnell from Middlesex and England, an experienced player, 33 years of age now, but he was absolutely thrilled to be included in this rest of the world side. Hasn't played a great number of limited overs internationals, just the 20 and 19 wickets. He's replacing Franklin Rose in the bowling attack. His 4 overs cost 25 runs. Well, I don't know what Alan Gilchrist's going to say about that. Tufnell beginning to suffer. Beautifully picked up, mind you.
Well, he was actually beaten in the flight there, but look at that adjustment. Turned towards mid-wicket. He was looking probably to hit it over long on, but beautifully picked up by Ganguly. Over mid-wicket and middle it.
I know it's going to be Lance Klusener.
Will he be impressive here? All the fast bowlers have generally struggled against Sachin Tendulkar. But now he has to bowl to a very set Sourav Ganguly. 83 matches for Klusener. Good decent average, 25.19. Real strike bowler. He's picked up quite a few wickets of late. Very penetrative, especially when he comes on to bowl in the middle innings.
So Lance Klusener makes his active entry into the cricketnext.com Cup. Bowling to Sourav Ganguly. And he starts with a wide down the leg side.
Look at that meat on that cricket bat, Sachin Tendulkar.
An example of what comes from the meat. That was right out of the meat.
Yes, driving with a lot of authority once again, Sachin Tendulkar. Slow delivery from Lance Klusener, but Sachin Tendulkar reading it quite nicely and playing with full face of the bat and finding the gap this time straight.
And look at the way the runs have been flowing. Just the one little dip where the wicket fell. Otherwise, batsman certainly in charge. He's dropped him. Well, that was a chance. He parried it, didn't know where it had gone. He's annoyed.
That's definitely a jet lag. Or he's looking rusty. Through his palms, it was hit quite quick. That would definitely be a costly miss.
Full toss. Franklin Rose the fielder, and that is not very good. If we're going to be charitable to him, we'll say that it did go over the used net wickets, but I don't think that's had too much effect.
This couldn't been in time, Franklin Rose. You see him not entirely down on the ball. Another one was suffering from jet lag. And
Done it again. It's probably not the moment to ask Philip Tufnell whether he's enjoying Dhaka.
Well, it was earlier Sachin. This time it's Ganguly. This one was relatively straight. Just a little surprised by the pace in that delivery, Phil Tufnell.
Well, the Asia 11 here rocketing along. There goes Ganguly with yet another strike over the top. Lovely 4 runs. There's a little bit of question in Ganguly's mind there, Ravi.
This is a pretty ordinary attempt by Franklin Rose. He should have taken that catch. He backs away, and the bowler won't be a happy man.
Tendulkar is on 75, Ganguly on 49. The 100 partnership has come up in 69 minutes of 99 deliveries.
So Tendulkar biding his time here. The field is spread out. Plenty of gaps in the field now. Just 4 men in the ring, so opportunities are there to pick up the singles. And Tendulkar, he has his eyes set on 100 here. Just seeing the way he's paced his innings. Ganguly has played some lovely shots too. And once again, 49 of 55 balls, so he's got his runs in pretty quick time.
great feast of cricket, and that's a lovely, easy run there for Saurav, and he raises his bat. That's his half century, and the crowd erupt. Saurav Ganguly just completing his century and going over the top. It's a long, long one. It's gone over the top for another huge six. What a lovely shot. Lovely use of the feet there by Saurav Ganguly, the Prince of Calcutta, and I suppose he'll be given the title of Prince of Dhaka soon.
Yes, he does have this ability to hit the spinners a long, long way. He gets into excellent position.
Lovely shot, lovely use of the feet, perfectly timed. A lot of elevation and clearing the ropes by a mile.
It's lovely follow through when he hit it.
56 of 57 deliveries so far. Tendulkar follows suit, using his feet, and this time he finds the gap at mid-wicket, and Tufnell is suffering. You can see it in his face there.
Well, he's being made to think here by these two batsmen. Both have the ability to use their feet. And look how wide Tendulkar had to go there. He was pitched well outside the leg stump, but he still managed to reach close to the pitch of the ball and find the boundary.
Down the wicket he goes. A little bit of an inside-out shot, and he's hit his partner, I think, at the other end. Saurav was in a spot of bother there.
Well, he tried his best to get out of the way, and this would have hurt, because that ball's gone from the middle of the bat. He's still down.
There's the shot. Down the wicket, meat of the bat, he tried to move away, but just the back of his thigh there, I think Saurav was hit, and he's not very happy. But from the reaction we saw in Tendulkar's face when he came down to cheer him up, I think it's not that bad.
Well, Tendulkar just smiling there. He would have said something to Ganguly. And whilst Ganguly was on the ground, there was a meeting taking place between Tufnell, the captain of the rest of the world, Mark Waugh, and Adam Gilchrist, probably on what line he should bowl. But it's not made a difference, or has it? Yes, Tendulkar has perished in the deep. He's not cleared Franklin Rose this time. And on this occasion, Rose has gone forward and taken the catch.
Tired-looking shot there from Tendulkar. The heat, of course, is obvious, but he's played a brilliant innings. He's entertained the crowd here, and they're trying to go over the top of long on, eventually falling to Franklin Rose, and I think Rose will be very relieved there as we see Tendulkar again using his feet, but this time not clearing Rose, and it was an easy take for Franklin Rose. So that's the end of Tendulkar, 80 of 77 balls. It's 163 for 2 Asia.
Monday, Fox Sports 2 is your total rugby league channel. From 10 a.m, catch every pass, every tackle and every try from all of last weekend's games. Then QRL action, followed by an hour of worldwide sports news.
Prepare to take the mystery out of gardening.
There's no such thing as a vacant spot in a well-organised garden.
Enter a world where beauty and purpose meet.
Well, this is a magnificent...
New batsman in Aravinda de Silva of Asia, and the departure of Sachin Tendulkar has brought in another great, Aravinda de Silva. The fielders of the rest of the world won't be too delighted to see Aravinda coming in at 163 for 2.
Yes, this is how Tendulkar was dismissed, not quite getting the elevation he was looking for. The power was there, and it was good enough to reach the boundary, and Franklin Rose here making no mistake. He's just as nicely kept his eyes on the ball till the very end. But a superb innings there from Tendulkar coming to an end.
Well, he's given Aravinda a little bit of a person. First ball down the leg side and promptly dispatched to the fine leg boundary. It's a bowling change taking effect at the Halton end. That's the northern end of the ground here at the Bangalore National Stadium. It's going to be Michael Bevan, and obviously a man who's suited to this form of the game more than Test cricket, and a specialist of one-days. It's up to him to really get the rest of the world team back on course. 138 matches so far, 33 wickets.
Yes, he's not a regular bowler, he's more a part-time bowler, he's more in the side for his batting. He does have this ability to break partnerships, and I think the reason why Mark Waugh has got him into the attack is because there's a new man out there in the form of De Silva.
Lovely shot there, but it's only going to get him a couple of runs as the ball travels away towards deep extra cover. The rest of the world 11 will be a little thankful that Tendulkar is back in the pavilion. Aravinda still not playing the game he's capable of, but Saurav is, and he's blocked that up, and that's going over the top for yet another 6. That's over long off, and Saurav Ganguly going great guns here in Dhaka, scoring yet another over boundary.
Yes, he loves having a go at left-arm spinners. And once again, it's the footwork that allows this shot to be played. Nice follow-through. Easily clearing the rope.
Tufnell must be wondering, what do I do next? De Silva knows that Ganguly is well set at the other end and just giving him the strike, hoping that the runs will flow from the other end. Which it does. It's not hit properly. It's officially going to the hands of Rose again, and he takes the second catch. Franklin Rose responsible there for sending both Sachin Tendulkar and Saurav Ganguly back to the pavilion. Yet another wicket falls. Asia 11 183 for 3, and that is the end of the 27th over.
Yes, good bowling by Tufnell again, not afraid to toss the ball up in the air. Didn't mind being hit for a couple of sixes. This time he deceives Ganguly. Good catch by Rose in the deep. So Tufnell picks up his second wicket. Ganguly goes for 67 of 66, 183 for 3.
One Indian replacing another. Ajay Jadeja is in there, the ever-smiling Jadeja, replacing Saurav Ganguly, who's just gone back to the pavilion after scoring some entertaining shots all around the ground. And both the two Indian batsmen who are back in the pavilion. Here's the fall of Saurav's wicket, not quite getting to the pitch of the ball there, and a very good catch taken there by Franklin Rose.
Yeah, just slicing it in the end. He was looking to hit it a lot straighter, just getting it on the outside half of the bat. And Rose making no mistake. Again, an impressive record here, over 5,000 runs. That's a good job for India in the middle of the innings, batting at 5 and 6.
Funny shot to get Jadeja away. He's taken one hand off the handle as he hit that ball away, square of the wicket, but has opened his innings. Another one tossed up, but this one punished by Aravinda De Silva. Delightful shot, no problems. And Michael Bevan dishing out some rather simple deliveries for the batsmen to help themselves to runs.
Yes, De Silva is too good a player to miss out on deliveries of this kind. He's attempting the Chinaman here, Michael Bevan. It's difficult art to follow. That's why at times he is expensive, but like I mentioned earlier, he has this ability of breaking partnerships.
Raises the 200. Jadeja acknowledging it from the crowd.
Jadeja raising his hand. Well, I suppose he has reached 8.
Tufnell now in his 9th over. I'm saying, Procky, this is rather rare to have so many of the top players of the day playing together in one team. Straight back past the bowler for 4. Struck it really well, Jadeja. Lovely straight drive.
Phil Tufnell's bowling through 2 straight today. Another one straight back at him. This time not catchable. He just got out the way in time because AJ Jadeja, didn't he ever drill that one? Lovely shot.
It's a hot afternoon. Change in bowling. Mark Waugh brings himself on for a bit of off spin. Good effort. Just managing to make the save, and a fine return out there from Nanti Harewood. Just managed to get there to pull it back. Batsman having run 3. Now he's got to get up and pick it up. Bevan will continue. 5 overs for 22 before this. Long chase around for fielder at long off. Lance Klusner's out there, just a couple. Klusner himself had 4 overs for 22 early on. Everyone on this side, with the exception of Adam Gilchrist, and we haven't seen him bowl because he can't bowl in gloves. But everyone on this side can bowl, but the odd men out have been Callis and Johnson. And I think they've been out because they are medium pacers. It's a lovely shot for 4. Never looked as if it was going to be. Jadeja finding the extra cover boundary. Sweeper is quite square, Callis. Couldn't get around in time.
Always difficult for the wrist spinner to control it.
Well, not if you bowl short. Just waiting on it. It's slow and pulled away for 4. Waugh just too short and very quickly spotted and put away.
Not much room for error on this type of pitch. It's so true, and just a fraction short by Mark Waugh. Really no real problem for the batsman. That's a better length. The line just a bit leg side. So really your line and your length on this wicket has got to be spot on.
Just managed to get it away from the backward point. A lot of running for the deep fielders to do.
Jadeja has gone for the big one here. He's cleared the boundary quite comfortably. So the acceleration just about to begin.
Jadeja doing it quite effortlessly. He has the ability to clear the boundary. Very good striker of the ball. That is why he's there in this Asian 11. Great utility player, low down the order.
Yes, the Asian 11 will be eyeing a score in excess of 330 here. Still some strong hitters to come. The fielders too enjoying this occasion. This wasn't a cricket ball being bowled. This is. And Jadeja has gone here. He's hit it straight to cover. Neil Johnson has made no mistake. And Mark Waugh has picked up an important wicket.
Well, a very neat catch. Jadeja, they've been hoping that it still wasn't a cricket ball, but it was. Scooping it in the air, trying to cover the clear the covers fieldsman, and straight into the hands of the fielder there. So he's gone for 28 of 37 in Asia 11, 242 for 4.
huge roar from the crowd when Abdul Razak came out, the young, exciting all-rounder from Pakistan, the first Pakistan player on view here. And Razak off the mark here. It's 242 for 4.
They must get to a target, the Asian 11, at least over 300 to make a match of this, because this World 11 is packed with some exciting players.
Another wide signal.
Abdul Razak is struggling to read Bevan, looking for that ball to come back, and they was drawn away from the ball.
Last one was the Chinaman. If he does get it right, he can be an awkward customer because he gets quick spin. That's the wrong one. And this was signaled wide, pitching wide, going further away. Well, the finger has gone up here. Bevan can't believe it. De Silva is gone. A very casual appeal from Adam Gilchrist. Umpire Venkatraghavan's finger was up in a flash.
Very soft dismissal in the end. Arvinda De Silva trying to run the ball down. Fine edge. Nicely taken by Adam Gilchrist. Very confident that it had gone, Arvinda. Bevan is just a little bewildered. What's happening out there? Sigh of relief, and Arvinda has gone for 39. Asia 248 for 5.
So the Pepsi Asia 11, 248 for 5. 10 overs remaining, and Moin Khan's come out to the centre. De Silva, the last man to be dismissed, is a good catch by Gilchrist because there was a definite deflection. He's gone now for 39. That's a pretty good shout because it was a delivery of fuller length from Mark Waugh.
This is lucky to get away with that. Mark Waugh bowling from closer the stumps. A full toss. And that looked pretty perpendicular.
He's cleaned him up here. He's deceived Razak in the flight. And these are important wickets being taken here by the rest of the World 11.
Another one struck by the jet lag. Abdul Razak flying all the way from West Indies and missing a Yorker length delivery. Played all over it. Early exit for the youngster. Pepsi Asia 11, 248 for 6.
Of the Pepsi Asia 11 comes out. Wasim Akram. His team 248 for 6. Very, very popular cricketer. You can see the crowd warming up to him. He's been a fantastic cricketer for Pakistan over the last decade and a half.
Making it into a Yorker length, Abdul Razak, and just playing over it. Nice change of pace from Mark Waugh, a little quicker, and cleaned his off stump.
Not much batting to come after this pair, so it's important that the Pepsi Asia 11 have a partnership going for them here. They're on course to reach a score in excess of 300, but another wicket here could change all that. That should be 4. That's well played by Moin.
Extremely effective player, a real fighter, Moin Khan. Good innovator as well. This one was nicely played. Late, finding the gap, making room for this cut shot to be executed, and he executed it quite well.
9 overs remaining, 253 for 6. been a good last 3 overs for the rest of the world 11. 3 wickets, just 2 boundaries conceded, not too many runs. And what's important from their point of view is that they've rushed through these overs very quickly. They were well behind the over 8 at one stage. Pick that up now. Wide signal. Rose cannot cut it off. Found the boundary this time. First boundary for Wasim Akram. That'll end the over. 264 for 6. They go on at their current run rate. They'll reach a score of around 315.
Still reasonable figures considering that the others have gone for more runs.
He's got that fine. Carrick won't cut it off.
Gets it on the full toss and goes for 4. Finds the gap between the sweeper and the long off. Bad delivery from Mark Waugh.
Yeah, the orthodox spinner, the full toss is much easier to get away than the wrist spinner. Michael Bevan bowled a number of full tosses, but he gets a lot of dip on the ball, not so easy to dispatch to the boundary.
So the lights coming on here at the Bangabandhu Stadium in Dhaka. We have a change in bowling with 5 overs remaining. Nanti here with the fastest bowler on the rest of the world team. He's back. Franklin Rose in at short fine leg, and as usual tumbling to the ground on making the fielding. Very few cheap overs there, and a big one for the 25th over of the innings, just at the halfway point. Maintained a pretty good scoring rate all the way through. Just over 6 runs and over has been the rate all the way through. Got up to 6.5 when Tendulkar was on the go. So the end of the over, a first one on the return for Harewood, 286 for 6. Franklin Rose now comes back. Wasim Akram in strike. It's well bowled. Saw him coming and put it up in the block hole. Wasim Akram had to dig it out. Present Pakistan captain batting with the former captain Wasim Akram. They both go back to the Caribbean along with Abdul Razak to continue the series there involving the West Indies and Zimbabwe. And the man bowling also does go back home. Franklin Rose appealing. Now you've got to touch it, Frankie. I don't know what he was appealing for.
The smash is straight to hit the middle stump. Franklin Rose wasn't within a yard of it, and he just has a little question there.
3 overs remain, and the rest of the world has done pretty well to drag Asia back to just over 6 runs and over. Off stump gone. So Wasim Akram is polished off by Nanti Harewood. Rather ambitious stroke by the experienced left-hander. Good piece of bowling by Harewood.
Good bowling by Nanti Harewood. This is quick. He sees Wasim Akram give himself some room, so he fires it in his off stump. The off stump goes flying. And that's the second wicket, Nanta Hayward. Akram gone for 15.
Anil Kumble comes in to join Moin Khan. 291 for 7, comes in to replace Wazim Akram.
Quick delivery from Hayward. Off stump, flying out the ground. Akram gives himself room. Actually ends up playing outside that ball. They've just got a little inside edge on to that off stump.
Just a push for a single. So in the 48th over, 292 for 7, when Tendulkar was really going along with Ganguly. First 15 overs, 97 for 1, 132 for 1 off 20. Halfway stage, 167 for 2. And 30 overs, 195 for 3. Look very much as if they would push on to a score of something in the region of 350. Gone behind point and goes for 4. Just a little bit of width, and Kumble really put that onto it. Raises to 300 for Asia in the 49th over.
Well, Kumble just giving himself some room. He's such an effective player down the order, this Kumble. Just goes to pass left and it flies away to the boundary.
Come off the body, I think, down towards fine leg. Will go for four runs off the glove. Rose saw him going down the leg side, did the right thing, followed him with the delivery.
Yeah, he followed him all right. He gives himself a lot of room, and that just catches him on the glove, just. Takes his bottom hand away, and he gained 4 runs from it.
Go for 4 as well. So a very expensive over here from Franklin Rose. The last one he'll bowl. 3 boundaries in the over, boosting Asia up to 309 for 7.
Looking for that block hole delivery. Not quite getting it right, Franklin Rose. And that's just, well, just steered behind point. Flies across this beautifully fast outfield. No problem. There's the hook. That's what he's been looking for, but there's a fielder in place, so it's just the one. Expensive over, 15 from it. 310 for 7, Asia.
So the most expensive over of the innings, leveling with the 25th, 15 from Tufnell and 15 in the last over from Rose. And there is Moin Khan's trademark stroke. Away for 4, so typical of Moin Khan. We've seen him attempt the shot many times so far in this brief innings. That's really the first time that he's connected properly.
And what a shot it is, how effective. He just gets that left leg across to the off stump, but this one pitches outside off stump. It's a length ball. He just says, come over. That bottom hand really coming into play. Again, but it's gone straight up in the air this time. Hayward, great catch. Brilliantly caught, had to make a lot of ground in Nanta Hayward. And Moin Khan looking for that favourite shot of his. This time, Hayward strikes.
Really was a tremendous catch. There was no question that he was going to go for it. Mid-wicket would have had the chance to get in as well, but Hayward was chasing after it. No one else could dare come into the picture. Tremendous strides, tremendous catch. He wanted that wicket, and he's got it. So Moin goes for 34 from 31 deliveries. 4 balls remain, and Asia 314 for 8. New batsman is Chaminda Bas, the Sri Lankan left-hander. Won't face. Batsman crossed while the ball was in the air. Moin Khan's little chip. That's magnificently struck by Anil Kumble. down behind square. He gave that everything. He used every ounce of willow in that shot. It's a catch by Nanti Hayward to dismiss Moin Khan. 3 balls left. This time not quite getting hold of it.
This is Nanti Hayward. He moves away to his left, has to sprint to his right, some 30 meters. He wants it. He's got it. Super catch. Well done, Nanti Hayward. Congratulations from the captain. You, my boy.
Asia now with the second highest total in a one-day international here in Dhaka. 325 for 6 by Zimbabwe against Kenya. And they can get it there as well. But they'll not do so now. Fielder just tossing the return back. Very simple dismissal. Never really had a chance of getting in once the fielder, Mark Waugh, had the return back into Nanti Hayward, who was waiting for it at the bowler's stumps. So, first ball, run out, 319 for 9, 1 ball to go. Muralitharan comes in a position to which all tailenders have got to become familiar in one-day matches. Unlikely to face a ball. Last ball of the innings, a single off it. So Asia end with 320 for 9 from their 50 overs. It'll be a big challenge for the world team to get up and win this game. Sachin Tendulkar's 80 really set them on the course for this total, along with Saurav Ganguly, a partnership for the second wicket of 114 from 106 deliveries. And then after that, good contributions from De Silva, Jadeja and Moin Khan. But in the end, even though the score was 320 for 9, it so easily could have been over 350. The rest of the world stuck to their guns and managed to reduce Asia in the last 10 overs or so.